A boy, maybe 10 years old, standing at the iron gates of an enormous mansion in the middle of a gray evening. His father stands beside him, one hand on his shoulder, not to comfort him. I think he needed something to hold on to. Behind them was nothing. No home. No safety. Just this gate and whatever waited beyond it. There was only one man in the city, powerful enough to help. Takashi Kuroda, owner of Kuroda Academy, the most prestigious private college in the region. A man with political connections, reaching into every corner of power. A man whose name opened doors that had no handles on the outside. The day my father brought me to that mansion, Takashi Kuroda walked out slowly. He looked at my father. Then he looked at me. The way a man looks at a transaction he is quietly satisfied with. Then he turned to my mother, pale, thin, barely standing, and said the words that changed everything. Every bill, every treatment, every single rupee. I will cover it all. In return, your son lives here. He serves my household, specifically my daughter, until the debt is fully settled. My mother covered her mouth with both hands. My father stared at the ground. I said nothing. I looked up at that mansion, at the windows, the walls, the cold iron gate, and I made myself one single silent promise. One day I walk out of here free. That is all I want. Just that. Her name was Maya. She was 11 when she first came down those stairs. She descended slowly, wearing a white dress, eating an apple, completely unbothered by the new arrival. Standing in her courtyard, she walked around me in a slow circle, the way someone examines something, delivered to their door. She looked at my face, my clothes, my posture, my eyes. She was thorough and unhurried. Then she smiled, not warmly, with the quiet absolute satisfaction of someone who has just received exactly what they ordered. So you are mine now. Not a question. A conclusion. Maya Kuroda had everything the world could offer. A mansion the size of a small city. Money that replenished itself endlessly. An entire college bearing her family name. Teachers who gave her whatever grades she wanted. Students who laughed at her jokes, whether they were funny or not. But her mother had died when she was 6 years old. And her father was always somewhere else. Another city. Another meeting. Another deal more important than coming home. 7 years inside the same walls. 7 years of the same routine. The same corridors. The same 3 steps behind. Every morning I woke before dawn. I prepared her schedule. Her breakfast. Her college bag packed with exactly the right books. In exactly the right order. I ironed her uniform until there was not a single crease. I walked to college 3 steps behind her. Always exactly 3 steps. No closer. No further. Not beside her. That would suggest equality. Not further. That would suggest abandonment. 3 steps. Always. Monday. She spilled her coffee deliberately across my notes. Watched the liquid spread slowly. Across 2 hours of work. Looked at the stain. Then looked at me. Clean it up. I cleaned it up. I rewrote every note from memory during lunch. Alone. In a corner. While she laughed in the center of the cafeteria. Tuesday. A boy greeted me in the hallway. Just a greeting. Good morning. Nothing more than 2 words. Maya appeared from nowhere. Who said you could have friends? I said nothing. I asked you a question. No one. I said quietly. Correct. She said. And walked away. Wednesday. She called me to her table in front of all her friends. Made me stand there while they ate. While they talked. While they laughed. Then she turned to me with a sweet expression. That did not reach her eyes. Tell them what you scored in the physics test. I said nothing. He failed. She announced. A lie. I had scored the highest mark in the entire class. Her friends laughed. I stood there. Face completely still. Eyes down. She found one of my notebooks. Tore out a page for no reason at all. Let it fall to the floor. You write too much. It makes you look like you think you matter. She walked out. I picked up the torn page. Folded it carefully. Placed it back inside. Friday. A pile of her clothes left outside my door. No note. No explanation. Laundry. Tonight. That night while the mansion slept, I washed every piece by hand. Carefully. Perfectly. Hung each one straight. Then I walked to the library. Every week. Every month. Every year. The weight of it accumulates. Differently than physical pain. It does not leave bruises. It leaves something quieter. Some nights I sat alone. And genuinely could not remember the last time someone had spoken to me. Like I was a person. Not a servant. Then I would stand up. Walk to the library. Slip behind the last shelf. And remember. behind the last shelf of the east wing of the library. A section nobody visited. I had spent 3 weeks quietly rearranging things. Moving shelves centimeter by centimeter. Creating a gap just wide enough to slip through sideways. Inside, a small battery lamp. A worn rug from my childhood home. The only thing I kept from before. Stacks of books. And notebooks. Dozens of them. Filled edge to edge with my handwriting. I was writing a book. In this room the glasses came off. In this room I did not stand 3 steps behind anyone. In this room I did not carry anyone's bags. Or do anyone's laundry. Or stand at anyone's table. Waiting to be humiliated. In this room I was just Sam. Intelligent. Aware. Patient. Alive. Her name was Nina. She arrived at Kuroda Academy on a government scholarship. Pure academic merit. The only student in the entire college. Without a political family name behind her. The bullying began on her first day. In the cafeteria someone moved her tray to the floor. In the hallway someone pulled her ponytail and laughed. In class nobody let her sit beside them. I watched all of it from the back. I recognized her expression with painful precision. The chin slightly raised. The eyes forward. The jaw set. I will survive this because I have no other choice. I knew that expression. I had invented it. I wore it every single day. I could not protect her openly, but quietly, invisibly. Things happened. A bully's phone disappeared. Before a video could be shared, a professor received an anonymous note. A scholarship form appeared under her door, already filled with careful guidance notes. In neat small handwriting. She never knew who was doing it. To be continued. In part 2. The crack. Subscribe so you do not miss what happens next. Because the cage is about to develop its first crack.